Cyriel Desser and his team of dossers might just have got relegated from Cyriel, but he has been offered a lifeline thanks to Glasgow Rangers if they have attempted to get his services with a £3.5 million bid.
And damn right, that's what's on the table for Rangers. But guess what? His stats for the season do not look too good. Because 6 goals in the league in 24 appearances. Is that enough to take Rangers to the promised land? His team get relegated?
Well, in fairness, there's a goal every 4 games, which ain't great.
Yeah, that's not good. My logic is, like, Giamakis got top goal scorer in a team I'm pretty sure got relegated.
16th they finished.
No, well, 16th, pretty much relegation form.
Well, there's only 18 teams in the Eredivisie, so 16th I think that takes you into playoff relegation.
He got a goal in the cup, and that's all he did. So 26 appearances, 7 goals. In terms of his overall career, factoring in leagues and cups, he's got 111 goals in 274 appearances.
I mean, if we look at some of those seasons actually look decent. His season at NAC Breda, 22 goals in 36 games. That's good.
Yeah, look where he's playing. The Erste Divisie. Well, I don't know what that is.
Then Hercules Alemo, they're in the top Dutch league, and he got 15 goals in 26 games. That's not bad. But yeah, apart from that, the other records aren't exactly great. He did okay at Fire. I mean, 9 goals in 27. I mean, he's averaged 1 goal every 3 games. It's not bad.
Right, we're not factoring in assists. So I don't know what his assists are, so I mean, that could be the difference maker. But for Rangers to go out here and fork 3.5 million, also... Well,
it would definitely be a different maker if he assists Rangers to win in the league.
Also, 900,000 worth of add-ons, potentially, so... So this deal rising to a potential 4.4 million. But, Rangers so far have only signed free agents. So I think it's almost about time Rangers actually spent.
And Michael Beale did say, like Ange Postecoglou, you'd be surprised at the transfer budget I've got this season.
So is that going to be here?
So maybe what Michael Beale meant by that was I've got nothing. That's why I'm signing free agents.
I've got nothing left. Just like his uncle Ian Beale, his fucking long lost cousin. I've got nothing left. He's got nothing left after free signings. But yeah, it looks like Saventos is going to be announced on Monday for Rangers, which is another really good signing. And yeah, this guy potentially $3.5 million rising to 4.4. I'm not overly impressed, but he is a decent hold-up player. But I'd almost rather Lyndon Dykes. I would.
Certainly.
I'd rather Lyndon Dykes. Here, and I know Lyndon Dykes does it in the English Championship, which, I mean, these are actually top leagues, but I just prefer Dykes. I know what we're getting. You know what you're getting with Dykes? I feel like with this guy, he could literally come in and be a flop.
Yeah.
Personally.
I mean, this guy, there's no guarantee. 3.5 million could be a waste of money.
Definitely. Rangers also linked with a move for Haji Wright, 24-year-old international playing in Turkey, United States. That's a £7 million move. That seems a wee bit more.
That seems a little bit beyond Rangers' budget. I don't know.
But see, right, so people say, oh, Rangers can't afford it. But how can you afford multiple, like, £3 million, £4 million moves, but you can't afford a £7 million move?
No, they can. I mean, they paid $7 million for Kent. It's just Rangers don't really make a habit of spending £7 million on players. Obviously, it can happen.
Yeah, but last season, Rangers spent 4 on Davies and like 5.6 on Yilmaz. So therefore, you've almost got 10 million just on 2 players. So how the fuck can they not just bid 7 for 1?
No, I get that, but I think for Rangers to spend $7 million, it would either be a player that maybe they had on... Well, they wouldn't spend $5 million on Tillman, which I thought was... The amount of Rangers fans who are like, no, don't sign Tillman, it's too much. I thought that was a horrible decision. I think Tillman was well worth the money. And worst case scenario, you could sell him on, you'll get that $5 million back. Easy. Unless he snaps both legs or some shit like that.
Exactly. I mean, that is a... you know what? I don't think the Rangers Tillman sag is over yet. I could definitely see him coming back.
I don't know. I'd rather... If I was a Rangers fan, I'd rather sign Tillman for $5 million than this guy for 3.5.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Tillman goes to some team and then he's like valued at like 40 million at the end of next season. That would not surprise me.
Plus, he did win Young Player of the Year. I mean... What do they want?
The writing's on the wall, Rangers. Get the money. Why risk money on players that are not unproved? But Tillman proved it at the club. Easily the player of the season.
Last time Dykes was in Scotland, he fucking ran Celtic riot. So I mean, why not? Can't he do it again?
Exactly. Get the riots out, guys. But we're going to rate this signing potentially. What the
ragged?
You said riot, mate.
Ragged.
Ragged, riot, doesn't really matter, right? What are you rating this out of 10? I'm going to give it a 6.
I don't know who he is. His stats don't look that impressive, to be honest. He's had a couple of decent looking seasons, but I mean overall, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'd probably get.
Well, to put it this way, if you factor in his goals, he's averaging less than a goal one in every 3 games, which is an alright return, but I think you've got to question like that season he had at NIC Breda, because he scored 22 goals in 36
what
games in the league.
Again?
28, and then he got 29 goals in 40 overall. So
you know it's mad. See, for like probably a quarter of the price, I say a quarter, probably even less, like a fifth, sixth, you could get Kevin Van Veen. And I know he's a few years older, but Kevin Van Veen this season has fucking proved that he can score goals.
Yeah.
I don't think Shanklin Nisbet would be costing much more than 3.5 either.
Well, let's just look.
So, I mean, if Rangers want to bring in a striker that'll score goals, I think there's a lot better options out there than this guy.
Let's just look though, right? Let's look at his last couple of seasons. So at Genk, he's played 6 times for them the last 2 seasons, scoring 3 goals. So bear that in mind. Then he's pretty much played 50 games at 2 other clubs, at Cremonese, then on loan at Feyenoord. So he has scored 17 goals in about 54 games in the last 2 seasons. That's not.
Sorry, like. But I mean, Kevin Van Veen scored like almost double that in this season. So.
Yeah, exactly. You know? No, Morelos has got the.
Well, Kyogo did score 34 goals. Kyogo did score double that.
Cholak's got more goals than this. And there's a lot of people split on the fence about Cholak. I'm pretty sure Morelos will have way more goals than this across 2 seasons. No way he wouldn't.
I think there's a lot better options for Rangers, a lot closer to home than this guy.
People could talk about what he did in 16-17. Look at fucking Aaron Ramsey, 16-17. Look how that one went.
Yeah, no, definitely,
guys. But that's where we're going to leave you. We're back with some more transfer.
I mean, Rangers could probably get Kevin. I'd say Rangers could get Kevin Nisbet and Van Veen for under 2 million.
Probably, yeah, both of them.
Both of them combined, like.
Get the job done. Come on.